3D printers are changing the way we're doing business, art, science, and tech. Here's why. You take a bunch of shots from different angles of any object, like the coin tower over there, send it into some 3D modeling software like Adobe Illustrator, and then send it to a printer. It'll spit out something like this, an exact replica of the coin tower, down even to the distance from the street and the balconies for next to nothing. And colleges in Portland and even high schools are jumping on board, and it's getting students into the sciences, tech, engineering, and math field earlier and sooner.
Just a few years ago, what we saw was that engineering was an abstract field. People had a hard time getting their head around it, and so a lot of students didn't feel like it was a field they wanted to go into. But a lot of these new technologies like 3D printing and laser cutting has allowed them to build full projects in just a few minutes. Just take a couple hours, sit down. In the course of an evening, they can build a small robot, they can make tools that are useful to them, all kinds of amazing things. And it's encouraged a whole different demographic to enter the field. I'm seeing a lot more girls come through the program. I'm seeing students who I would say typically have gone more towards an artistic field, realize that they have something to learn and gain from it. And even though they may not enter the engineering field, they'll take that back to their artistic field and create beautiful works of moving art. It's just amazing the changes I've seen over the last several years. There's a lot of jobs out there in engineering, so it's not that the engineering field is changing, just the exposure that kids get to it, and so they can feel more comfortable coming into an engineering program. Well, the skills you need to make something as simple as a little plastic pug are actually pretty widespread. You have to learn how to use the internet. You can learn by downloading models right off of places like Thingiverse.com. And then once you've learned how to just kind of start using the tools, then that leads you into conceptualizing and drawing 3D artwork. And that in itself is an invaluable skill.